right now because I had been struggling for a while. Um, hold on, looks like a recording thing. Okay. And so as I was working on this, because I wanted to help me and my wife and also wanted to help other couples not experience what my wife and I had gone through. And I realized I didn't have any real problems with my wife. I hadn't called her lying or cheating or anything like that. It's just that if we had been able to resolve our disagreements as they occurred, then I wouldn't be in the predicament that I was in. So what I ended up with is something I call couples coaching with instant results. It's a process, it's a game, so where couples, if they have a disagreement, they can settle it right now, today, in less than an hour. It doesn't have to drag on for decades. We don't have to keep talking about it. And you don't have to hold it in and push stuff under the rug. I just believe if couples talk about everything, then they'll understand each other better, their bond will grow stronger, and they'll just stay together forever. So, and when I'm sitting with people and they have an issue that's been going on for 20 something years or 30 something years, it is exciting for me to know that we can fix this right now and it doesn't have to continue to be an issue. So that's all.
Well, let me ask you this, and then I'm gonna let Fabulous Camille take over. What can you think? You don't have to give me names or anything, but can you think of someone that was really, really funny coming into this arena with you to be coached, or somebody that was really, really troubled and you really did whatever it took in order to make sure that they were in the right place?
The only hindrance that I see, being funny or isn't a problem. The only hindrance that I've seen is when a couple comes in and they're teed off, they're frustrated right now about something, and they don't follow the rules. If
Mm.
that happens, then it's not going to be a smooth, um, they're not going to experience a smooth transition with this. But there's one video, uh, should we have sex more than 3 times a week? Now, the most popular issue that I've done is should she initiate sex more? Well, this guy, oh no, the title of the video, if you find it on my YouTube channel, is should we have sex more than 3 or 4 times a week? I can't remember which one it was. But turns out this guy, he wants to have sex 3 times a day. And the lady and the lady is like, hey, after one day, that is 3 times a week for me, so it was enough for her. That was pretty funny because she was like, somewhere in the video, you'll see him say, well, I thought you wanted it. And she said, I told you no. But he was like, well, I thought you was just, you know, doing
Just
the,
saying something.
you want it kind of
Oh
thing or
Lord.
something. I don't
Oh
know, but
my
they were funny.
God.
I
Oh
can't tell
goodness.
you, Pastor, I can't tell you this. One of the reasons why the game works because it removes the negative emotions from the conversation, from the interaction. Okay. When you if they go to ybangry.com and you go down to the very bottom on the website, you'll see a lot of hyperlinks. And those videos, those are links to my YouTube channel, videos of couples resolving disagreements. Whenever you see couples laughing inside when they're playing the game, there's nothing funny in the game. There are no jokes in the game. There's nothing meant to be funny. They're just laughing at what they've said to each other, which never happens when you're having a heated discussion. It never happens when you're trying to tell your husband for the 20th time to pick your clothes up off the floor, right? Or whatever the issue is. It's never a laughing matter. But I believe when people are happier, they're more resourceful and it's easier for them to listen and pay attention and it just works out.
Absolutely. Fabulous, you have any questions you want to ask him before we
Yes, I
proceed?
have questions for you.
Okay.
Now, you said funny, you said happy. Now, when you're in a relationship, there's always people think it's a 50-50 deal. What do you think as a relationship coach?
So, Fabulous, when I sit down with a couple, I tell them I don't have a dog in the fight. It doesn't matter to me what they're trying to settle. My job is to help them follow the rules of this game. I'm like an umpire or coach. I'm really just coaching them to follow the 14 steps in the game. Because if they do that, they will work things out. So to answer your question, it doesn't matter to me what I think about the 50-50. I don't
Mm,
agree with 50-50 myself personally,
okay.
but what matters is the couple. What do they feel? If they agree 90-10, if they both agree to that and it's working for them, then that's what works for them. If they think it should be 50-50 and they both agree and they both understand and it's working for them, then that's what works for them. What
So,
works
Now,
for them might not work for me and you, right? But I've
right.
had I've had some couples to do there's one, um should you let me be the head of the house? I think I posted that video. So, I've done that a few times. In every one of the issues, no matter what it is, all it took was the communication. So this game, it really is a communication tool to help people. It provides like the structure for people to communicate clearly and calmly so that they can actually hear each other. And once you actually hear your partner, it's easier to give them what they need.
Have you ever have a, you said you were kicked out when you first tried to do this marriage counseling. Have you had anyone that you personally had said, I can't help you. You need Jesus. Have you ever had any couple like that?
I did have one couple, and I did
Right?
have one couple, but the guy he was just so high strung. I don't know if he was high or not, but he just kept on wanting to talk, 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 talk. They resolved the issue, and their issue was, should we communicate more? I think, and I, I don't know. Yeah, it was her problem. She wanted to communicate more, and they resolved it. They came to an agreement, but then he kept going on and on and on and on. And I really think he might have been a little high. And you know, because I'm like, hey, man, you frustrating me, because you won't, he was like, wait, can I just say this? And I think I might have said, man, I don't know if this is working because, we say, he's like, can I just say this? It is working because if it wasn't working, she wouldn't be laughing right now. We wouldn't even be talking right now. And so he was having some appreciation for what was going on, but it wasn't really going the way I
You
wanted to
wanted
because
it to go.
yeah, because he wasn't really following the rules. The rules are set up for one person talks, then another person talks. It really levels the playing field. In most relationships, one person's going to be more articulate or more dominant than the other, and they're going to probably get their way more, and because they're really, because the other person is more going to be more passive. But I don't even know where I was going with that. I had a flashback to this to this guy. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot where I was going with that
no,
one.
that's okay. Well, let me ask a question. They'll come back to you because one of the question was going to be, does it work for everyone? So we know it works for everyone if they allow it to work. Okay. If they really, you can't help someone when they don't want to be helped.
That's absolutely right. So there's three main rules, Pastor, to this game. First is they both have to want the relationship to work. So it's not the kind of game that you can win by yourself. The relationship has to win or you both lose.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So uh, that has to be in play. The second part is they have to be honest about whatever they're going to talk about. I mean, if you're going to go into marriage counseling and you're just going to be lying, then that's not going to be successful either, right? And the third thing is you have to be able to count to 14. There's 14 simple steps to this game. And if you just follow those 14 steps, it will work out. I'll bet my right arm on it. It just works out every time. And believe it or not, you know, I'll sit down with a couple and I'll say that 14 steps and one of them will laugh or whatever. But invariably, when I'm sitting down with them, I'll have to say, wait, you're just on number 4. You're trying to do number 8,
Mm.
because, it's might not be intuitive to how we are used to handling our disagreements over the last 30 or 40 years. But if you just read, the steps are numbered in the game, 1 through 14. Okay, step 1, ba 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 ba. Step 2, and one side of the card is for one person to do, the other side of the card is for the other person to do. Some of the numbers on one side and some of the numbers on the other side. So if we just did step 3 and step 4 is next, and you don't see it on your side of the card, you flip it over. Oh, it's the other person's to do. It's really simple if they just follow those steps.
It sounds exciting. I love playing
It
games.
it is.
Sounds good.
It might not be as fun as it is rewarding. Everyone that plays the game is always glad they played it. They're always happy they played it because this issue has been bothering us for 30 years, 40 years, 25 years. That happens all the time. And a lot of times I find that so the first step is we have to agree on one issue to settle. That's one of the reasons why the game works, because we're focusing on just one issue. Okay. I'm not talking to you about how you cook and while you talking to me about what the yard looks like, if that's the roles we play. We're going to focus on one thing, what the yard looks like right now. And so because it makes us focus, people are able to pay attention. And for some reason, I wish I hadn't answered that first question because I keep going back to that guy who who was high, who I thought was high, and I keep losing my train of thought today. Oh my goodness.
Well,
Anyway,
what is one action step that you can share with couples? Just one that let's say that you've got couples that they're not communicating. Sometimes we think we know our mates, and we know all about them. And then we
Yeah.
find out that there's some things that are surfacing that we really didn't know. Or we began to talk on a topic and we find out that that is the topic that really takes them over the hill. We never knew that before, but it's there, okay? Or I'm while I'm trying to communicate with you and have a conversation, you're not listening. You're continuously stopping me saying, "Well, I know what the next word is. I know what you're gonna say, so I don't need you to finish it." So you're continuously stopping me in the conversation. So what is one action step you would give to that couple?
okay. Before I answer that, I think what I was going to say before is that a lot of times when people play the game, they end up playing to settle an issue that one of the party didn't even know was an issue. I did one
Mm.
2 weeks ago. Do you prioritize my feelings over your ex-wife's?
Ooh.
Mm.
The right, the guy, and this had been an issue for 14 and a half years. The guy wasn't even aware that this was an issue for her. Okay. So the game made it possible for them to talk through that and resolve it. Now he knows how to move when it comes to his ex-wife a little better. So, but to answer your question, the most important steps in the game are steps 4 and 5. This step is where, and I insist that the people I'm coaching use these exact words. But in this step, this is where one player has to repeat back to the other player what they believe their partner meant and follow that with, is that right? So that would look like, so you want to buy a new car because you don't feel safe? Is that right? Just to make sure we're on the same page. What that does, if it was me and you guys, it would allow you to feel heard. Now you can hear me when I respond to you. Also, when I respond to you, I can respond to what you actually mean, not something I thought you meant. That it is so. Now, when people say, I don't think we have a communication problem, he this or she that. The people that think they communicate well, I can't tell you how often they have to repeat that step 4, 5, 6 times before they get what their partner is saying. Also, a couple weeks ago, I'm Zooming with a couple, they've been married 20 something years. And they're, they weren't in the threat of divorce or anything like that, but the wife said she could tell things are changing, have changed a lot in the last few months. They don't talk or touch as much. So when we sat down to play, I thought we were going to talk about sex actually. But when we sat down to play, the guy goes, uh, I don't I don't think you appreciate all my hard work. I don't think you appreciate the life we've built together. So that was what they were going to work on. He didn't think she did. She thought for sure she does. And they were able to work that out because they were able to talk about it. The game allowed them to talk about it. But before I get off, we have to, when you play the game, let's say this, so their yes or no question was, do you appreciate the life we've built together? She had maybe 5 or 6 statements to support her yes, and he had just 3 to support his no, which is fine. Her number one statement was to support her proof that she appreciated their life was, I'm still here. 3
Mm,
words.
I am
I'm
still
still
here.
here. So when he said to her, steps 4 and 5, he goes, um, so if you were not happy with the life we've built, you wouldn't still be here? Is that right? She says, no. And I'm like, oh. And then he put another twist on it. He said, is that right? She said, no. At this point, I just busted out laughing and I had to interject and say, man, I thought this shows you how different men and women are because I thought just the way you thought. But what she really meant was slightly different. She meant, I'm still fighting for us, and that's why I'm still here.
Yeah,
Which wasn't the same. But as you can imagine, when people, if you aren't on the same page, if you aren't understanding what each other are saying, the conversation is you're just talking at each other,
All right, let me
right?
stop you there. Let me stop you there. I know you got lots of more you can
Oh,
say, but first of
sorry.
all, I need to let people know, one, how they can contact you. That's the first thing. And what is your website information? So I'm going to allow you, while I convey with Fabulous Camille, to put your contact information in the chat here, okay? Because that
Okay.
means that I can just copy it out and throw it right on the Facebook, okay? So
Okay.
give me your contact
So
information, give me your website.
the website, everything can be found at my website. That's YBANGRY.com.
All right, I'm going to ask you to put
YB.
it in the chat though, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Here we
you
go.
can tell us and then put it in the chat.
Yeah. It's YBAngry.com. And it's YBANGRY.com. And I'm just going to pull up the link. And they can get to my YouTube channel from there. They can order the game from there. They can order the book from there. They can do everything from there.
All right, I love this conversation. Communication is key. So we're not husband and wife, but me and Fabulous Camille were having a conversation even after you came on because she was thinking I was going to send her information. I was thinking that she had the link to get in to get the information, and she thought I was going to be on 30 minutes early. I was, but I got busy with somebody else. So look at here, look at here. We're
Mhm.
having. We might need to go to why be angry. We're not angry, but
Yeah. You don't have to be angry and you don't have to be a couple. The main thing is that you have to want the relationship. So I've done it a couple of times with mother and son. You know, I had this one situation last year where the lady hadn't talked to her son in like 10 years. They were on the outs for 10 years. He had her blocked from his phone and everything. And he actually told her she wished she was dead over his
Mhm.
brother's phone over
Wow.
Thanksgiving. And
Wow.
so I said, hey, the first step is you guys both have to want the relationship to work. But if you'll talk to me, I'll probably be able to get him to sit with us. And he sat with us. And before it was over, he was calling the mom and they departed with I love yous. And she was unblocked from his phone. It just all worked out because they were able to communicate. You know, there
Wonderful. So,
two
so I get it. Anybody that, let's say that couples are even thinking about getting married, couples that are engaged. Now that you said you did this with a mother and a son, even how about friendships? Um,
Mm.
so
uh,
I have not done friendships yet, but I've done mother and son a couple of times. But as long as they satisfy that first rule that they both want this relationship, then because there can't be any selfish intent involved. Okay. Remember, the relationship has to win or we both lose.
Yes.
So the reason why that's important is because it puts us on the same team. It's like she's not the problem. It's me and her against the drinking or whatever that issue is. The issue is the problem. So and when we're on the same team, I'm not feeling attacked. So I don't have to get defensive. And now I can, since I'm not defensive, I can really hear you. I
okay,
helped a
I like
couple,
that.
I helped a couple the weekend of Super Bowl last year resolve 9 issues in one day. I was actually
Wow.
sitting with them and we went through 9 issues. And after the fourth one, the lady says, I don't get it. I don't understand why this is working. And I said, well, what do you mean? And she seemed like she was frustrated. She said, I don't get it. I haven't said anything now that I haven't said 100 times already. I said, well, April, you got to understand, if you're telling him something for the 20th time, you're probably not saying it with the same tone and attitude that you had the first time. So he's probably hearing that, and his wall is probably going up. I mean, feeling that. And his wall is going up and he's not really hearing you. He's hearing you now. You know, if you
Mm.
tell him something for the 50th time, eh, maybe he hasn't corrected, maybe he needs to be told again, but he may feel nagged because the attitude that you're giving him when you tell him that. But if he's actually sitting down to hear you, that's one of the things that I hear mostly ladies say all the time when they're playing, I feel heard. I hear that all the time. They finally feel like the guy heard them.
Okay, and
So,
one of the things that you're going to share with everyone is a free gift. And that free gift is 3 free tips to get what you need without arguing. So that is, it's at https semicolon forward slash ybangry.com correct?
right. So all they have to do is go to when they go to the website, like the second section down, they can download the mobile app. When they download the mobile app and register, just put their email address in there. There's a video in there that will give them 3 free tips to help them get what they need without arguing.
Okay,
Real
guys.
easy.
So make sure you go and you get this app, okay? Get these three. You know what? One thing I find out about people when we ask our guests to come on and share a gift, I bet you. half the time, none of them go in and take care of it. But I'm going to tell you that if you're having any problems or you're going through anything at all, okay, friendship, mother-son, mother-daughter,
Mhm.
father-son, and even friendship. Look, go
Friendship.
in friendship. Yeah, we this is a mother-daughter friendship, sister relationship we got going on here, and we are not gonna let anything or anyone
Nothing.
separate us.
That's
So if
right.
we find that we need to go, we going to why be angry? Okay.
That's right. Why be angry?
You
Now,
know,
All right, so we're rounding up our time. I'm going to let you speak and give us last words, but we're rounding up our time. So I want to find out first if the Fabulous Camille has any other questions for you or any
yes,
last comments.
I actually have a question for you. Now, why be angry? Why did you name it that?
um, I thought it was kind of catchy. That's really all. I mean, because I think there's no reason to be frustrated or angry when it's so easy to have peace in the house. It's just so easy. So why be angry when you don't have to?
And let me tell everybody, it's not the word why be angry. It's why and be, and then angry.com. Okay. So we spell out the whole word angry. So angry.com.
Very
Fabulous,
catchy.
you got one more question for Rod, and we're going to let him give last thoughts, and we're going to get ready for next Friday.
Okay.
Now, if you were to sum up each couple in one word, what would you say?
If I were to sum up each couple in
Each
one
couple.
word,
Mhm.
before they play the game or after?
Okay, before they play the game and after they play the game, if you were to sum it all up together, what would you say about the couples that you have dealt with in your journey that you have?
Uh,
Are you talking about the ones that he's actually helped, all out of all
Yes.
the couples that he has helped,
Yeah.
how would he sum it up?
Okay, put it like this. What is, was it when you first started with them? Was it difficult, stressful, make you angry? Or was it, oh Lord, what am I doing with this one? You know, what was your feelings towards the couples when you first started and to the end of the journey? Let me make it that simple.
and last thing, their journey or my journey?
Your journey, not them. Your
Oh,
journey. Because it's a
yeah,
journey, because you're
yeah.
taking on the responsibility of
Hmm.
him and her. And this one is upset and this one is angry. And it's like boom, 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 boom. You're in the middle. When you started with them, your first expression with them was what? Answer that first one. Your first expression. My husband and I come to you to get counseling. He won't listen,
Yeah.
and I'm saying, stop talking. What would be your
So
first impression?
I, if one word would be to start, would be confusion, and the when it's over, it's understanding.
Ah, see, that's what I want. Confusion and understanding. Because listening to you, you met a couple that wasn't sure what you thought it was something else, and it ended up being something else. You thought it was about sex, but it wasn't about sex, it was something else. So it's like,
Well, she thought it. I, she made me think that though.
right.
Yeah,
So
but
you
she
you
didn't know. She didn't know her husband was feeling the way he was about appreciation.
see. Oh, one more quick question. Out of all the couples, is it 90% of them is about sex or is it about the man won't listen? Which one is it?
Oh, it's not. Um, Sex was just the single most one I've done. It's not a big majority of them at all. It's money, your too much of your ex, too much cell phone. It's always how do we raise the kids? It's a ton of different things.
Okay.
So, what was the second part of the question? Oh, is it the
It's
men? No. So I maybe to answer that question, let me tell you this. What I've just realized over the last couple of months is two big things. One, which Pastor mentioned already, we never know our partner. I don't care if you've been together for 50 years. We never know our partner as well as we think we do. We just don't. Otherwise, there wouldn't be this confusion. You'd always understand each other. Okay. And the second part is that we don't communicate as well as we think we do. We
okay.
might be able to articulate well, but we don't do the listening part well. Because there's no magic in this game. It just guides the communication. And once you do the communication right and you want to be together, it works. It just works every time.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
That
amazing. Thank you.
and it's so true. Um, I mean, there are many days that my husband and I, doing 53 years, they weren't all that great, but we came to a conclusion that, hey, look, we need to sit down and we need to talk and we need to figure out what's going on, okay? And how do we solve the issue, you know? And it's all about we both wanted to stay together. We said we would stay together until we leave this earth together. So how do we make that happen? Are we going to agree all the time? No, we're not. Okay, but my job is to sit and listen while you talk, and your job is to listen while I talk. And let's come to some satisfactory conclusion that works for us both. And it seems as though you found the boat for us to get into to make that
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. Look, a couple I was doing a week or so ago, the guy said in the middle of the session, he says, in the middle of the game, he says, when you say that, it hurts me. And so after the game was over, I told him I thought it was good of him to say that. I said you probably wouldn't have said that otherwise if it wasn't for the game. He said I would have never said that. You know,
Wow,
so the game, it just creates this environment that makes people comfortable to share.
that's great.
You don't ever see anybody angry and upset. All you see is some laughing. That's really the only emotion you'll see, you know, for the most part.
Okay,
Okay.
so we are at the hour. This will end our session for today. I want to thank Rod Jetter for coming on and sharing with us why be angry. And make sure that you go into our Facebook community, Porch Talk Live Worldwide, let it rip, and actually um, click on the link and get the free download that Rod has put in there. And if you feel like you're going through something and you need to resolve some issues, then hey, we found out who the coach is for that. And from what I'm hearing from him, from the first time we talked up until now, I think that he is a great coach that can help you with whatever it is that you may be going through when it comes to relational issues. So I want to thank you, Rod, for coming on. And as always, I want to thank our fabulous Camille Rod for being here. And you can find us here on Porch Talk Live Worldwide each and every Friday from 1 p.m. Central or 2 p.m. Eastern. And all we're doing is coming on the porch, talking to some of our guests that have some extraordinary things that they want to share with us. So take advantage of everything, take notes, okay? And then always comment and let us know your thoughts. what it is you may like to see that we haven't already done or we haven't already talked about. Now, we're just starting the year off, so we've got a lot to do and we got a lot of places to go. So we're definitely going to ask Rod to come back on again. And once a year, we have an event that is called Porch Talk Live Worldwide Friends and Family Reunion. We're going to start that back up again this year, but we're only going to have one event. That is it. The tickets are going to be $25, and we're going to be asking you to join us, okay? And let's have some fun. I'm looking for more than 100 people, so I'm going to be talking about it on every video. Rod, I'm expecting for you to be there to come and talk. This time it's not going to be husbands and wife. It's just going to be friendship, sisterhood, brotherhood. So you're going to have to be sharing some stuff with us to keep us locked together,
All right, all right,
so that we can all stay partners and we can stay friends. Okay. I
all
look
right.
forward to seeing you back here. Closing will be with the fabulous Camille Robb. Close us out, girlfriend.
Remember, no matter what you have going on in your life, you open, you close. Open your ears so you can listen. Close your mouth so you can hear. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay absolutely fabulous. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Thank you,
Amen.
Mr.
Bye
Rod.
bye, everyone.
Why be angry? Just play.
Yes.
All right.
I
Okay, that
love
was great. That was great, Rod. Thank you
YBA
so
just play.
much. Yeah.
You know I'm going to be
All
on
right.
that, right? You know I'm going to be
Yeah.
on that. I'm going to be digging in your
Wow.
stuff.
Oh,
Wow.
Just
good,
so you know.
good.
I'm going to
Share
be
it.
digging in your stuff. And when I dig it, I'm going to share it. Just
Thank
so
you,
you
thank
know.
you.
As
Oh,
I already
Appreciate
put
it.
it, I already
wow.
put it in the group. I already put the YBA in the group already. YB
Oh, you
angry.
did?
Yes, I already put it in. When he
Uh,
was talking, I was putting it in. I
oh,
already
okay.
Good.
I already shared the video already.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you know I don't play around with that.
All right,
You
so
go, girl.
God, we will keep you up to date on everything. And one of the things that I do is I'm gonna probably end up sending you a link with all of our speakers for 2025. We put them all, everyone, into one WhatsApp group. We do that so you know when we're on, who's speaking. You can connect with other speakers as we go down the line, and you get a chance to not miss any posts
I,
that I may put
I got
in,
a call.
especially the
Is
one
he
where
married?
is who married Rod?
Yeah.
No, he's. Did you say
Is
you
he?
were? Are you
Is
married?
No, I'm not married.
and somebody asked that question?
Oh, engaged?
No,
No, not
Friends
engaged.
say, "Oh Lord!" So I'm going to tell
I've
him
been
he's
by
on the market.
myself. I've been by myself since July.
Oh gosh.
Uh,
Okay. All right. Well,
Um,
I guess maybe
but
somebody would be hitting on you. I guess.
oh yeah,
all
that's
right.
what I said. So is he married or not?
Oh, tell them no. Tell them
They,
no.
No.
Hey.
No.
your hand went up a few times. See,
Oh,
people,
no,
you
no,
think they're
nothing.
not
Yeah.
watching? They're
Right.
watching. Come
Right.
on. Couldn't you say something else about that? Fab, is he married?
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
look. So will I have a link of the recording though?
I will get
Yes.
you a link and send it
Okay.
to you.
All
Okay,
right.
you will get a you will get something from me. Um, you not a download from WhatsApp. You in WhatsApp?
I'm in WhatsApp. Yeah.
Okay, so I will put it into WhatsApp and you can download it from there. Okay.
Okay. I don't know that I have your WhatsApp thing, but I
No,
guess.
I'm gonna send you a link. I'll send you a
Okay.
link. Okay. And then
Okay.
when I send you the link, you can every time a speaker speaks, you'll see a some sort of certificate come up. With that certificate, you'll see the link for the talk that you did and appreciation for being on the show.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you so much for coming.
I
Uh,
have a suggestion for you though. I think you wanted me to have that background, and what I was going to say is if you could get a different angle of it, it would really be good. Because you guys can't all be sitting in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? If you could find a picture like that where you can also have a picture in the other direction or the other side, that would be real cool.
Well,
It would look more.
actually we can. I just never bothered to do it. We could literally take the background and we can flip the background around. Okay.
Oh, nice.
I
Yeah.
didn't like it.
See?
I didn't
You
like it.
see?
When I did it with Nim, I didn't like it.
So
Oh,
here it is. Here it is here. I flipped it where they joined together and it looked like these are stairs that's leading into one location from her side and my side. Okay.
You see it?
no, it's the same to me.
It's the same background. We always do the same background. We don't do different backgrounds. We
So
always do the same.
So it
I
look
think what I'm
uniform.
saying is if the background was from a different angle, it would look like you guys are on the same porch.
Oh, you mean turn?
Right now, it's obvious that it's a background because you can't be sitting in the same place she's sitting in.
Oh, I get it.
You know what
I
I'm
get it.
saying? So if you were to, yeah, it's a beautiful picture though.
Well, I'm
That's
gonna
what I
tell
love it.
you, I hear what you're saying, but I have no idea how to do what you're saying. Okay. So
Okay, I don't need it. I don't need it.
I like
All right.
I'll ask somebody else that may possibly know.
how to do it.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Or
Or if you,
we could have the same condo, okay? The same condos
yeah,
and we just decorated them alike.
yeah.
The
Hey,
twinsies.
Go ahead.
yeah. Let that person know to hit me up on Facebook. I'm single.
Okay.
Oh
I shall.
Lordy.
Oh yeah. Let me put it in there. Let me put it in the group. Y'all, he's single. And he is teaching what he have learned for being
Okay.
married a long time.
Well, I'm gonna hit you up when I come to Georgia, okay?
Okay.
And let you
All
know
right. All
that
right.
I'm in Georgia, and maybe we can go and have coffee or lunch or something.
Yeah,
Learn a
that'll
little
be
bit
good.
more.
All right, that's like back in October somewhere, but
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
All
Thank you,
right then.
ladies.
All right,
Yep.
take
Bye-bye.
care.
Thank
Take care.
you.
Bye. Thank
Bye
you.
bye. So, so do you like it better like this?
I love it like it is right here.
Okay, all right. So all I did was just flip the background. I'm not so worried about us being on the same porch. I know
I
what he's
like it
talking
though. I
about.
like it. It's
Okay.
and there's nothing. There's no
It does
crowd.
look
There's
like
nothing.
it does look like we're in the same place though.
Yes,
Well,
it do.
this
Look
way,
like we're
now that I
sitting.
flipped it, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I just need to
And
figure
yours
out
looks so much clearer than mine. I
no.
look like I'm way back in the mist.
No. No,
No?
maybe it looked like that to you, but it doesn't look that way on this side.
No,
No.
yours look just smooth and like, you sitting out there and that's the back, that's your backyard.
Well, it could be your lighting. It could be your lighting.
I don't have on the top light, but I
Yeah.
like
So
it. I like it though.
it could be your lighting, but I do like this
I
one.
like the
Let
porch.
me find the other wooded one we had and see what it looks like real quick. Let me find the other one, Gloria, because I know it's still in here because we tried both of them. I think it's still in here. I was deleting stuff out too.
That
So
one.
yeah, I might have. Let's see, did I delete it? No.
That one.
Yeah. Is that it?
You talking about this one?
Yeah, this is it.
Huh?
Okay. So, all right. So this one is the same thing. Even if I went to, let's adjust, let me see something. Oh, okay. So, it already flipped it around because I set the flip. So it flipped it around. So everything comes together. So I still like the other one better.
I like the other one better. That's the one.
Yeah, I
I
like the
like that
other
one
one.
better.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we're all set for today. And from now on, I will make sure I copy everything and send it over to you in on a
No,
document. Okay.
I just did.
So
I didn't know how to get into my Google thing, so now I'm gonna
that's
have to
okay.
figure it out.
That's
Because
okay.
I was looking for it this morning. Oh my God.
You need to go take a nap, girl.
No, I don't need a nap.
You don't need a nap.
No,
That's okay.
no.
All right.
I
Oh,
already
okay.
I cleaned my
So,
house.
oh God, I
Everything is
still yet got to do that.
I
No.
mopped the whole place. I got up this morning, I swept, I mopped, I organized everything in the back where all the food at in your room in the back. I did all that and I closed that part off so the bed, nothing goes where the bed at, nothing had, and I got it, everything is sitting in the kitchen. I was like, whoo, 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 it's together. And then I came in my room and I look in the tub. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta take all that stuff out. But my husband said, no, rest. And I'm like, whatever.
Yeah,
Rest.
I
I'm not
told
doing
my
anything
brother,
right now.
yeah, my brother been bugging me about, sis, I'm gonna come over. I don't want you to do anything. I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna help you clean up. I'm gonna help you. I'm bringing my Lysol. He is I'm like, what's with you and this freaking Lysol, boy?
It's a good smell, baby. Is
Yeah,
that
I said
Lysol or
I told
Fabulous, baby?
yeah, I got Fabulosis. I got Pine Sol. I got all of that, but he likes his Lysol. He gotta have it. So I told him, since he's um got asthma really, really bad. So I said, you know what? It's raining, it's a little chilly outside.
It's
So
raining.
yeah.
That's the worst thing is snow and then rain. Ugh.
Yeah, I told him, I said, do not come out, stay in the house. And we got all next week because I told him we're going to do the same thing. I need to bleach the house completely all the way through, mopping floors, washing down. I want to wash down my bathroom up here. I'm going to have him cleaning up. I said, we're going to go. Well, it's not really a room to room, but I like, I got to clean up because I'm ready to as soon as this lady calls her for this apartment,
If
I gotta
she's
get on
gone,
her.
you
No, I
cleaning
got
as soon as she gone, you cleaning her out.
girl. No, she's been lazy about it because she doesn't want to go, and
Uh-uh.
that's not gonna work.
No.
Okay, so I am going to if I don't have my car is in the shop. If I'd had my car, I'd have dropped it, but right over there because it's in the building where my brother is at. But I said, I said, I need my house. You came here under pretenses. You told me you were coming to visit. And when I know anything, you wanted to stay.
Mm-mm.
And I said, you are a guest. You don't live here. This is not your house. Seriously, this is my house.
I know, I know,
And
I know. You're straightforward. I know.
so no, I don't know, I don't, and I said, Lord, help me, Jesus, because
Mm-hmm.
it's a shame to say it that one person can mess it up for everybody else. I said somebody else may seriously need my help,
Mm-hmm.
and
I says, mm.
now I've got a bitter taste in my mouth
Oh,
about it.
me too.
I say,
Me
so
too.
I can't do it. I can't do it. And I can't do it anymore. I won't do it anymore.
Mm-mm.
So,
Ryan was here for 1 month, and boy, look at here. I can never have anybody else.
yeah, yeah,
I'm still cleaning. I
yeah,
took all the sheets off. I took all, even the pads. I have to throw them away, ma. And my pads are very expensive. I get the one that if you spill anything on it, it doesn't go into my thing. And they ruined both of them. I know I have to go spend money. I don't wash them, but they won't come. It has this
yeah,
wet dog smell. It smell like
yeah.
wet dog. And it's like every time I go in the room, I'm like, wet dog smell. I cannot get rid of it. So I took off all the pads, I took out all the mattress, and I Lysol the mattress down, let it air dry. So now I said, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take them small mattress because I'm gonna put them outside, let them get some sun, then go buy me some new pad covering, and then I'm gonna do it.
Well, not only get the ones with the zip that you can put them inside and zip them up. And then you
Oh,
can put the covering over the top of it. Because when my husband got really, really sick, that's what I had to do. Because we had just bought a brand new bed, so we needed to make sure that we didn't mess up that mattress. I didn't want to have to spend $800 for a new mattress. So we went and bought.
mm,
We found the it's like a plastic. It's not really plastic. It's a vinyl a vinyl insert for mattresses is what it is.
okay. I'm gonna look.
You
I'm gonna
put
look
that
that up.
vinyl insert in it so that, so when she leaves the bed, that bed that was on the outside of the door, that black,
Mm,
it's gone. She can take it with her. If she doesn't, I'm throwing it in the garbage. Um, and I just, so I'm gonna be like, I got a recliner, it's going in the garbage. Or she can take it with her. I'm just clearing the furniture, all of the furniture out of the basement. And I just want, this is the year, 2025 is the year for renewing.
yes.
So I want to renew. My living room, I already bought my curtains. I want green furniture, so I don't know why I bought gray and white curtains and then gray curtains. Good idea. I said, well, whatever. Because I'm having the carpet taken up. I'm putting the wood floor down in the living room. And then I took the carpet up off of my bedroom floor. It's squeaking like 40 coins when you walk across it every step I take, you know. So I'm gonna have that once we figure out how to stop that screeching in the floor. I'm gonna have a wood floor put down over the top of it, and I'm just gonna just clean house. I want everything new. I want it painted through living room, kitchen, my bedroom, the hallway going downstairs. I want it all painted, brand new paint, clean paint. So I already got the paint and stuff. So I'm just doing renew. So I'm gonna start in March. I'm gonna start in March calling painters so I can get some prices and then call Sherwin Williams so I can get my floor because I can put that on my account and
Mm,
I can just pay whatever I want to $100 a month. I think I got right now with them, I've got $1,100 because I keep paying $100 every month because I know that I'm going to do both of those floors. So the money will already be in there when they come
yeah.
out and I have just pay the balance of it off. So I'm going to do that. I'm calling the blind company because I want instead of a lot of curtains, I was thinking about putting blinds in the kitchen first. I don't know if I'm going to do that though, because I can't throw them in the washing machine.
No.
I don't know. I may keep curtains in the kitchen, but in the living room, I want vertical blinds in the living room.
Uh, I
That
have none of that.
I
I
know you
have,
open window.
yeah, I cannot stand that. I
Yeah.
had it for years because the privacy, and I'm like, no, no. At the other house, I had blinds because of my kids. And then I'm like, no, I don't want no blinds,
No,
nothing that
if I had
extra
a
work.
house like yours too, set up, then I would probably not have all of those up either. So tell Rod, I said, go over on the other side of the lake, river, whatever that is, and find my house for me. Okay.
All right, I'll tell him. I'll tell him.
Tell him it's over there. So go there and find
Go
my
look
house.
for Mama said to go over to across the lake and go find her a house right there because there's a house there for her. So go find
Yeah,
it.
and I
They
can
have one
pull.
down the street from us, but that woman want too much money for it. She want
I tell.
$500,000 she want for it.
Well, I know that's what they're asking, but and tell him when he find the house, name it and claim it.
Name
Okay,
it and claim
that's
it.
the thing. Name
Okay.
it
Rob,
and claim it.
think he's gone.
Wherever it is, just name it and claim it. I was, somebody was talking about that on I think it was Jesse Duplantis, and I was like, you know what? I remember my mom years ago when she would tell us, whatever you want, name it and claim it. And there was something that my spiritual sister had named and claimed, and years later, a place I think it was, and it still hadn't sold. My mom said, "Go over there and take that claim off of it. That's why it ain't sold. You ain't bought it, but you holding out, and nobody else can get it." I said,
Yeah.
"Oh my God!" I said, and I thought about it. I said, "You know what? I did stop naming and claiming stuff. I don't stop that. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. I just thought about something." Rod is the one who wanted to know if I was married or not.
I heard you.
No, thank you.
I heard you.
I said, oh God, I'm like,
And
I
I see
just
how
thought
he
about
looked
what
at
you
you.
said.
I see how he looked at. I'm like, don't be messing with my mama. Well, I know we want air, so I ain't wanted to go out there.
No. Oh no, 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 no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. He's not the one for me.
Uh-uh.
So he's been out of a relationship since July. He's
He's still
running,
fresh.
yeah, but he is the genius behind this program that keeps couples together, but he's not staying together with anybody.
Yeah, so what is wrong with that picture? That's why I asked him, you married? And then when he said no, I'm like, So how is it that your program didn't work for you? I wanted to say that, but you see, because it's not.
That's why I asked about people if they don't want to be helped, you can't help them. So he could be one of those that
He
have
can't
not
help.
taken the time to want to be helped in relationships, or he's getting in relationships and finding out it's not right for him. But this is one relationship he will not get into. Okay, I'm so sorry. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
not
oh, when I come to Georgia, I'll come and we can have lunch. No, that's
no.
an invitation, Ma.
I know. Don't you know? I know that. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
You
not.
put out an invitation like that, he thought, well, yes, Lord, she's coming.
No, she ain't.
Eh,
No, she
baby.
ain't. Nope. She's good. She's good. She's
I
waiting
get to
on the
see you
Lord.
next week, though. Oh, yeah, I'm coming to see my mama. I'm coming.
Oh yeah, that's
Hey,
okay.
me, oh, yeah. You better be there to pick me up from the airport, because if I catch a Uber, I'm going to be coming there screaming down into the walkway, making noise, make everybody know I'm the only girl daughter you got. And that's why I don't live with you, because I got the big mouth.
No, I will have my car.
I'm like Rockamore. I'm
I
like
have my
Rockamore. We
car
got big
back on
mouth.
Monday. I have my car back on Monday, so that won't be a problem.
Be
No,
like
that's no
Rockamore. Yeah,
problem.
they talk about we got big mouth, but it's okay. Because we
No,
just said it like it is. It's okay.
girl. Oh no, all is well. All is well. I will be right there. You got the itinerary, right? Because I sent it to you.
Yeah, I got it in my email.
Okay, okay. And then I connected you on TripIt too, to make sure that you could see it in TripIt.
Let me see if I can see it in TripIt. Now that you said that,
And you
because
got TripIt that you pay for, right?
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because one thing
Pay
I
for it for
did,
a year.
I deleted it. I deleted it out and then reinstalled it. And because they had some updates on it, and I just couldn't get those updates to take. So I said, let me uninstall this here and
It says 6 days. But
huh?
Rob, come here. Mama D said something. She said you got to go across the lake, and she said there's a house over there for sale, and you need to go out there claim it because she's coming to buy it. He said, yeah, a lot of house, but she want the one right across the lake.
Oh, there's a house across
She
there.
said there's
What's
one
that?
across there. That's what she said.
How much is it?
I don't know, but she said you. She
It's
didn't
at the
say
right
me.
price.
Oh,
It's at the right price. So you just go name it and claim it for me.
okay. I'll do that. I'll check it out. How you doing? Okay.
I'm good. I'm
Like your
good.
porch?
Like,
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah, don't I wish I had a porch like this? That's why you got to go find me a house, okay? So I can get a porch like this. Oh my God. You know, I'll be sleeping out there and everything else. Y'all will be like,
That's-
well, what the heck you got the house for? You don't even need the house.
That's
So,
good.
yeah,
Be a
all is
perfect
good.
setup.
All is
Yeah, I'll check it
good.
out.
All is good. Yeah. So I'm gonna come see y'all and then you have to come. I didn't invite you this time because I got house presents and I don't want to,
I'm good. I
I didn't
understand.
She
want to,
got house
I,
present.
yeah, I didn't want to have to, I don't cuss, but, I didn't want to have to start cussing. So, making up cuss words and stuff. So I
I,
said,
I understand. It's all good. No,
It's
no.
a mama and me moment, not
It's
mama
it's
and son. Son
it's,
gotta
it's,
wait.
it's all good. Say hi to the boys, man. And
everybody is doing fine. Everybody is
that's
doing good.
that's good.
When Camille comes back, I sent you a card. I'm sending you a card back as well. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
do not just lay it up on the counter or just leave it laying around. Okay. Because you will be sorry that you did.
Oh, okay. I
Ooh,
hear. I hear that.
So
That's a
make sure,
warning.
all
I
right,
love it.
take that card and read it and open it up. Okay.
I hear it. I hear it.
Oh,
Okay.
I hear the sternness in your voice.
it's
Oh,
Friday night,
darn.
and he's gonna be reading to me. It's Friday
Oh,
night.
he's gonna read to you.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Okay.
told
I
him
guess
we need to get back to
that's
doing
a
that.
family.
Sitting down on a Friday night and reading to each other.
Yeah,
So we're
Friday used to
starting
be
tonight.
family night.
And we ain't got no kids
So when the
now.
kids were here, every Friday we'll get together and we do family stuff. Whatever the
I like
kids,
that. I like
yeah.
that. My kid, we
Whatever the
used
kids
to,
wanted to do, we do it.
yeah,
Whatever they
we did
wanted to
this.
do.
Look, I think on top of the cabinet downstairs, I probably got about 5 or 6 different games. Because we used
Yeah.
to do the same thing, Monopoly and
Yep,
Truth
yep.
or Dare or something like that.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
used
Yeah,
to
lot of
do that.
games up there. I haven't thought about them games in years because they
Exactly.
gone
yeah,
now, you know?
yeah. We used to do that. Yeah, it was Friday.
Wow.
No matter it was family night. Yeah.
So we need
Wow.
to get a couple game now to play on Family Night. Now that we ain't got no kids, we can have a couple of game to play. But he's gonna be reading. We're gonna be reading tonight.
Online couples. Oh, I'm not a couple though, am I?
Not yet.
This is, oh God.
That's
Uh,
good.
I was gonna say, yeah, Friday night couples game, but then I thought about it. Wait a minute, I'm not a couple.
Yeah, just like Rod. He's a relationship coach, but he ain't married.
Well, well, don't invite him to be my partner, okay?
No.
Uh-uh. Uh,
Not at all. Not
uh,
at all. Not at all.
you should have been here to hear him, Rob. You should have been here to hear him. You would have
Uh-oh.
laughed. Okay.
Yeah, Rob would tell you
Okay.
he
But you
can't
know
teach me
what?
nothing because
I bet
he ain't married.
if we check, most psychologists or psychiatrists probably don't have a mate.
Yes. Most of the ones that I have met over the years, yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't. And I always said to Camilo, like, so what they could teach me how not to be in their situation.
Like, I had a few people reach out to me. They seen stuff that Rob and I do together and said, do you guys do couple coaching? I say, yeah, but not in America. We go out of the country and do
Oh yeah, the church
it.
want us to
The
be a part
church,
of
the church now want us
the
to be
marriage
a
ministry.
part of the marriage ministry.
Well, go through what's his name thing that he's got online and see if
Oh,
it resonates with you, Rod.
I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah, see if it resonates with you and if it's something that you want to do. I don't know.
I'm gonna look at it. You
Makes
see, I tell you the thing with me when it comes to couples and they talking, I'm gonna tell them exactly how I feel, and they say that's not always good. And then Rob is the same way.
Oh
I
no,
want to hear
now that
the
ain't gonna
feel good.
work.
Right, because we don't do the feel good. You hurt
Yeah.
my feelings. I'm gonna tell you straight up. This, I don't feel good about this. I don't like it. And if it happen again, this is gonna be the result. So you're gonna have to either fix it or we ain't gonna have no come. You see, that's just how I am. I can't be, oh, really? I can't do that. It's too fake for me. This is why I call it let it rip. You see why I call it let it rip? Because what is on my mind is going to come to my mouth. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to think about it first before I say it. But once I say it, I can't take it back, and I'm not going to apologize. And when I did um Children Life Matters, and they were talking about the abuse that happened to kids and how parents do stuff. And I said the reason why a lot of these kids get into this situation because the parents do not listen to the children. And
Yeah, yeah.
immediately I start remembering the shit that my mom used to do. And I remember seeing the kids them that I've taken care of, what their parents used to do to them, and it hit me. And I start crying, and I said, I'm not going to apologize for having a heart, but what I am going to apologize for is for the parents that don't listen to their children. That's why the children go somewhere else and go find love in weird places, and they get molested and they get abused and stuff. And the reason why you can't pull them from that abuse, because they got somebody that will listen to them and pay attention to them. Although it's bad attention, it doesn't matter. And when the show was over, everybody was like,
No, but
and I
it's
said,
it's it's look,
We hear that
it
all the
is
time.
so true. One of the things that I remember my oldest son doing all the time, and I always say he has a heart of a old man, is I fix their breakfast and put it on the table. Then I'm gone to go get ready for work, right? When I come back out, there's always some kids sitting around my table I didn't know. And he's gonna tell me how their mom doesn't fix breakfast for them and everything. And mom, I'm gonna give them some of my stuff or what have you. Okay. So then they were like maybe like 7, 8 years old then. Then when they got about 12 years old, my adopted son Eric, that's when Eric came to me when he was 12 years old, because Brian brought him home. Okay. And then after Brian brought him
that's how
home,
I end up with Michael.
he never wanted to go back home. He never wanted to go back home. And I would send him back home, and the next weekend he'd be back again. Summer come, he'd be at my house the whole summer long. So
That's Michael.
then and he would tell all through high school, he would bring his friend if they had a problem, he'd bring them. Then he even brought one of his friends home and said, "Hey mom, he's got something going on with his balls." I said, "What?" So yeah, he's got something going on with his balls. He said they hurt him. Yeah, and we want you to take a look.
It sounds like my son.
I said, look, no, no. I said he's gotta go to his doctor or go to his mom. Say his mom doesn't care, mom, but I know you do. I said, "Oh my goodness." So I just asked questions, and when he told me what was wrong, I went to the store, bought some salve for him and some cream for him to rub himself with. And what it was the nasty underwears that he was
He was
wearing,
wearing
and he wasn't cleaning
bacteria.
himself. Yeah, and that's
Mhm.
what it was. And he's still like that. If one of his friends got a problem, like he'll come in the house now from work because he's working nights, so he'll come in during the day. Mom, check and see how you doing. He's got his mic on, right, the speaker on, and he's talking to somebody, and they'll be cussing, and I said, all right, now Brian is at his mom's house. You can't be doing that cussing. Oh, Mama Rose, Brian, get me off this speaker. You know better than that. Mama Rose gonna be killing me. So I'm listening at his conversations and stuff like that. So he hasn't gotten that. He hasn't gotten away from that at all.
Still a counselor.
Yeah, yeah, and I just love that. Ryan, I hear from him when things are going south, and then Terrell,
Hmm.
I have to pull things out of him, okay? Because he might tell Ryan. All of them will tell Ryan, even though he's the baby. They'll all tell Ryan what's going on, and then Ryan may come back to me and say, "Hey, Mom, I think this is an issue you need to know about." Even though they didn't tell you, I'm gonna tell you, and I'll be like, "Okay." But anyway. I'm not going to hold you. I am going to let you
Oh, you
go.
gotta drop it off? Okay. Yeah.
All right. So I am going to go. I need to fix me something to eat.
Yeah, I don't know what we eating today because I did a lot of cleaning. I cannot stand up to cook today. I've been cooking all week, so
Oh,
I'm not doing it today. So we're gonna
no,
figure
I
out.
have not. I stopped cooking the moment we went on this fast. Well, I wasn't cooking as much because what I found out is that when I cook where I always got leftovers. So I'm cooking for her, cooking for me, and then there's leftovers. When I go back for leftovers, there's no leftovers. So yeah, and you can tell because the stomach's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm like, will you stop? What the? I said, I know how to do that. I'm not cooking. You're gonna have to fix your own food. I'm not cooking, you know.
She
So
she
what?
found she found somewhere she's comfortable and she can just do.
Yeah. So
User. I
I
hate a
bought a
user.
I bought a big chicken salad. So I don't eat the chicken. So I said you can take all of the chicken, take half of the salad. I got a big container of collard greens. I said take half of the collard greens, and they have what they call a soul food egg roll. Okay, and
Soulful egg roll. That sounds
it,
good.
it's got greens in it. It's got sweet potatoes in it. It's got a little mac and cheese in it, just a little bit. It is good. And then they got a green sauce that goes on top of it. It is really, really good. And so I said, take one of those. And they're big egg rolls. They're not small. They're big egg rolls. Um, take half of the greens, take the salad. So Brian had came in from work and he had bought a vegetable pizza. So he had ate it for lunch. So I took it, put it in a Ziploc bag, put it on the shelf. So when I heard her open the refrigerator, I said, "Do not touch that pizza. That's Brian's." I said, "Can you call him and ask him if I could have some?" I said, "Wait a minute. You got a
Yeah.
salad.
A
You got all
selfish.
the chicken
Don't
on top
care.
of it." I said, "You got a burrito and you got half of the greens.
She's
This is loaded up your plate, and you're asking me? No, I'm not calling him. No, no." So, and that's how she eats. I said, "Oh no." So
she gonna eat you out of house and home.
no, no, she ain't, because I'm not grocery shopping. Not grocery shopping. Mm-mm, not at all. So when
She's
nighttime
a
comes,
leech.
yeah, I
That's what
have
my grandma
soup.
would call a leech.
Yeah, so I just eat me some soup, eat me a cracker because I'm on the computer all day long. I don't have to worry about it. All right, but on that note, I'm gonna let you go, and I will talk to you. Uh, I will talk to you. Oh, Saturday, next Saturday. Oh, you're gonna be here next Saturday. When the heck are we supposed to
What?
go to the things? Friday or Saturday?
Why you?
I don't know.
Why? Why are you keep acting like you don't know that I'm coming, Mom?
I'm
Mom,
trying
this
not
is
to be.
serious now, Mom.
Ew,
You, I'll be
no.
sitting at the airport and you don't
No,
show up.
because I keep
I'm gonna
looking
go
at
live.
January.
I'm gonna
No,
go live. I said, look at y'all. See that? I'm at the airport. It's cold, and my mama done left me here. Can
I
you
will
believe
be
that?
there at six.
I'm gonna blast
Alexa,
you. I'm gonna blast you.
I gotta pick up the fabulous Camille Robb at the airport midway on Thursday night. Don't you dare let me forget
It's not Thursday night either.
it.
See, you
No.
talking about night? It's not night. It's in the afternoon.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm not putting a time on it, but I know.
Okay.
I got you covered. No, it's in my calendar.
Everybody will know I'm in Chicago because somebody gonna come pick me up because all I'm gonna do is go live. Okay, I'm in Chicago. Who coming to pick me up? Because my mama done left me out here in the damn cold. People, come on now. Y'all see, y'all see me
No,
out in the cold. I'm
no,
not used to this weather.
we got you covered.
Oh,
I will be there at 12. Your plane arrives at 12:55. So I will leave the house at 1 o'clock,
mhm.
headed to pick you up. And that's maybe about 10 minutes or so.
I'll be there sitting there waiting.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
I'll be sitting
Woo-hoo.
there waiting. I'm
I can't
excited.
wait. I cannot wait. So when you get here, the first thing we're gonna do is we're going shopping.
Ooh, shopping.
So
Yes, I can.
we're gonna go by K and G up on 95th Street and see what they have up there. and then we'll probably stop, get something to eat. So figure out what you want to eat.
You know, the only thing I eat is seafood, ma. Get me a nice place where I can get me some seafood, some shrimp, you know.
That might be what is it called? The Chinese place?
Chinese,
Ashy. It's on 95th. It's on 95th Street too.
ashes,
I can't remember,
Chinese.
but yeah, it's somebody. It's Oriental, and the way they cook the food on the grill in front of you with the
Oh,
fire and
okay.
everything. I can't think of the name
Dim
of it.
sum.
Yeah, that might be it. I just know where it is. Okay, I just know where it is up there. So
I'm excited. I'm
yeah,
excited.
so that'll be
And
good.
then you said it's just a cute look for Saturday, right? And then I
Yeah,
know
just
I already got my church out, my clothes for church put aside. I just need is this a dress, put on a nice dress, or should I be wearing a pantsuit?
no, no, whatever you're gonna wear on the plane, that is what you're gonna wear because when we leave there, that's when we'll be headed to the airport.
Yeah.
So we
Oh yeah.
probably
So they
will
gonna
not.
see me. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
really dressed real
So
nice
let me
going to
see what
church, ma. I
time.
don't play that.
Let me see what time. Your plane leaves at 3:25 to. So we have to be there at
Yeah.
1. So we'll only probably be in church for like 30 or 40 minutes or something like that.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
and then leave there and headed to the airport.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
so I'm gonna go pick up your son because he calling me.
Okay, then talk to you
Mm. All
later.
right, ma.
Bye.
Later.